It's a pleasure to have you once again join us on the link this week. We welcome again our viewers. We know many of you are watching. We know that by feedback. Thank you for watching. We hope we keep on giving you value, information you can use, plus of course opportunities. Tonight we talk about opportunities in the oil sector. First, we want to thank Standard Chartered Bank for being our partners in bringing you information you can use and opportunities. Speaking of oil and gas tonight, opportunities. In the studio, my guest is Mr. Solomon Muyita, who is a spokesperson for the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development. Solomon, welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Very good. The economy is, people are saying, Bananga, there's no money, all this, but oil is there. We need to do an update now. Briefly, at this point in time, where are we as far as oil and gas development is concerned?
Thank you, Sam. As we all remember, in February 2022,
yes,
the international oil companies came up and said Uganda's oil and gas sector is profitable. We are ready to invest the money.
Yeah.
So they made a commitment and they started investing.
Yeah.
As we speak, they've invested about $5 billion US.
Oh.
That is not small money.
No, it's not.
It has been invested in Uganda, actually about 5.6 billion. And they are still investing. We expect this sector to grow up to about 20 billion US in terms of investment in the next 3 years. You know, because we have a lot of procurement, engineering, and you know, we are in the development phase.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of construction taking place in the Albertine region, in the Tilenga field where we have Total Energies. We have construction of the central processing facility. We have the campsite where the workers are going to stay. You know, we expect over 5,000 workers in that campsite. Is quite big. We expect to get at least 190 barrels of oil per day at peak from there. So the drilling rig, one of them has already arrived. We expect another 2, and before June, drilling shall commence in there. In the Kingfisher field, which is operated by Sinok Uganda Limited, still the central processing facility is coming up, campsite, and the drilling started in January. You know, remember the president went down there to turn on
commission,
the first drilling, that you know, rig that came into the country. And you know, there are many other things going on. Construction of ECOP is, you know, we are moving towards the construction of the crude oil pipeline, because when we get the oil out of the ground,
we need to be ready.
Yeah, we need to be ready to push it up to the sea in Tanga, Tanzania. So people have been getting payment for the land because we have to pay for the pipeline passage before we start construction. About June, July, August, all people should have been paid, and construction should commence before the end of this year. However, from that, we have 2 companies that are doing explorations. We have Ama Energy, Ama Uganda Limited, and Oranto. We expect them to also do drilling, exploration drilling, one in Ngasa and Kanyuataba. And away from that, we are also, Cabinet recently awarded licenses to UNOC, our Ugandan company, and DGR Global, another foreign company. They are going to start also preparing to, you know, there were earlier explorations, so we want them to also start off the way Sinok and Total have started off. So there is quite a lot going on, and also by June this year, we expect a final investment decision for the refinery. Refinery, we want to refine our own oil here, about 60,000 barrels of oil per day in Uganda. So we expect the FID for the refinery to happen around June, and then we need it to be constructed and ready by 2027.
Okay.
So he's been quite busy on the front of oil and gas in Uganda.
Thanks for the update. Now, opportunities, I'm thinking, okay, all these things are big, maybe what's going on. So what are the opportunities that are still untapped? I'm listening, private sector.
Well, of course, when all this money came, and we've been inviting Ugandans to, one, the opportunities to supply goods and services and skills.
I know some of them have been taken, like campsites and all these things. What is left?
No, there are 16 areas which we ring fence for Ugandans. These include transportation. Ugandans are to offer transportation, security services, hotel and accommodation, food and beverages, human resource management, office supplies, fuel supply, land surveying. You know, Ugandan companies are doing the RAPs, you know, preparing land, especially where operations are supposed to take place, had to be purchased and so on. So you need someone to prepare the people. We are doing cleaning, forwarding, crane hire, you know, construction, provision of construction material, because cement, we can't import cement, we can't import all these things that are used in construction, except the things that are not available like in Uganda. Yes, civil works, Ugandan companies, these are open locally, drilling and production materials that we have here in Uganda. We don't get them from outside the country.
So Solomon, I see that the opportunities are there. Now there's a key question. The ministry, UNOC, and other players have told us that in order to tap into those things you're saying, I need to join the database.
Yes.
So supposing I join the database, I just sit there and wait, what?
Well, you go on the website of the Petroleum Authority of Uganda. There is an NSD, National Supplier Database.
Absolutely.
You have to register. We have to know that you're there and you're ready. The requirements are listed, so you register and wait for the opportunity. That is for a supplier. But also, we need the skilled Ugandans. You also go and register on the National Oil and Gas Talent Register and wait for the opportunities. Now, on the talent register, we register both employers and people looking for employment in this field.